Okay, all right, we're starting. Okay, guys, for those of you that I haven't met yet, my name is Ashley Walmer, and I'm a triple diamond on this team. I am so excited tonight just to connect with you guys. I love starting my week out with you guys, doing this, just kind of going over a few things and getting some tips and tricks. And you guys are in for a special treat. We have a few special guests on with us tonight. I have double diamond Kristin Dronchi, and then we have a special guest who's going to share a little bit of her story and her journey with you guys tonight, Danielle Marsman. And if you haven't met her yet, you guys are in for a treat because you're just going to love her. She has such an awesome heart. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me grab my notes here so I don't miss anything. So, okay, we always start with announcements, right? Because there's always new people that are joining our team, and you might not know all the fun stuff that's going on. So, the two announcements for this month are any new distributor that joins your team can enroll and get the Fit Pack 5 for free. How many of you guys are like having a tongue twister with that? I keep saying Fit Fab 5 or whatever, like that thing that comes in the mail, that box. So it's Fit Pack 5 for free. And it's such an awesome thing. It's a sampler pack. So you can market it in a couple different ways. If you know somebody that's been wanting to join your team that wants some free product, there's that. Somebody that's looking to lose weight, they can get that for free. Somebody that might just be interested in products and they don't know if the business is for them, man, for $40 more, they can sign up as a distributor and have the rights to sell it, okay? So I love that. That's going on just through the end of the month. So we have 9 more days. Then WOW is on sale. So it's $15, you guys. It's like 65% off right now. It's normally, I think, $46. It's $15 for a box of WOW. It's only 5 BV. So make sure you check that if you are signing up new loyal customers. With that, you're going to want to make sure if you want to count them to be a qualified customer, they have to be 25 BV, okay? So just kind of throwing that out there so you guys can kind of watch that. So those are my two announcements. All right, I'm going to bring on my special guest. Let's see if I can find Kristin. All right, so I'm going to bring on Kristin and Danielle. And if you guys could just introduce yourselves, share a little bit about your stories, and yeah, we'll go from there. So Kristin, do you want to start?
Sure. Hi, everyone. It's nice to see you all tonight. I'm so glad you're here investing in yourself and your business. Okay, a little bit about myself. For those of you that don't know me, this is actually my second time in the business. I joined back in 2009 after I tried the wrap at one of those fun parties or sampling events. And it worked. So I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is insane. I don't know anyone that's not going to want to try this wrap that tightens, tones, and firms in 45 minutes. So I joined, and Ashley wanted me to talk a little bit about, I'm going to share the screen here a second and pull up my before and after picture. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay. So this is me when I joined back in 2009. I kind of was the heaviest I had been in most of my life. I was working out, doing things, consistently, watching what I eat. But I just wasn't getting the good nutrients in my body and what my body needed. And then about 3 to 6 months later, I went from a size 16, 18 and dropped down to a size 6'8", just using some of our products. The greens, the fat fighters, ThermoFit, the wrap. I just fell in love with all of them. So I just absolutely love the products and used my results to build my business. And I was super excited. I don't know what I did here. I'm seeing double of myself. There I go. I was super excited and just really just focused on loyal customers who were doing great. And then life just kind of happened and got in the way, and I kind of put the business on the back burner. Always loved the products, use them consistently. But Cammie Dempsey, who is now Vice President of Field Development, reached back out to me and asked if I would be interested in joining the business back in May of 2015. So I've been in the business again for it'll be 3 years in May, and I'm so excited and so glad that I said yes again, because it's just been amazing. The friendships, the financial freedom, And little did I know, in less than a year, my husband and I would earn a $50,000 bonus that they had at that time, which literally changed our lives. And it was exciting because I helped my team kind of do the same thing. So that's kind of a little bit about me. Did you have any other questions, Ashley?
So, okay, when you were losing your weight, were you posting about it at that time? Because social media didn't really come into like play until the last couple of years. So how were you getting customers with your rap results or with your results of your weight loss?
Right. Yeah. Facebook was kind of a new thing back then. I was kind of utilizing it, but posting before and after pictures, posting my results, that wasn't something that I did. I built the business primarily by expos. Taking, my before and after pictures there, getting the wrap on people, and built it through parties. I did a lot of parties.
So I love that because I think sometimes we just rely on social media, you guys, and we think, okay, if we have this great story about greens, we're going to tell it on social media. But don't forget about the people that you already know that are watching your journey. And don't forget about the people that you're coming in contact with. Have your before and after picture with you on your phone. If you're standing in line waiting for something and you're drinking your greens and someone's like, what's that green stuff? And that's an open invitation to tell your story. And if you don't have a before and after picture, guess what? You don't have one, right? So if you've never taken any pictures of yourself, whether it's hair, skin, and nails, whether it's your stomach and you're really embarrassed, do it now because your picture is like your biggest testimony. So I love that. Okay, so Danielle, and I just wanted you guys to hear a little bit from these two girls just about their stories with these products because they're amazing. And I think sometimes we're all on auto ship, right? That's how we get paid. We're using products. But I mean, I've been in this business now for almost 3 years, you guys, and I've gained 30 pounds. That's bad, right? Like, that's not what you're supposed to do, right? And if somebody were to ask me, oh, well, I thought your products worked, they do. They work great. I just haven't been consistent, and I'm making really bad food choices, okay? And I'm getting older now. I used to work out. I haven't worked out in a while. Those are my choices. That's the place for you to be transparent, all right? But here's the thing. Once you start making that decision for yourself, for your health, and you start using our products, you guys, your businesses are going to explode. So I am super excited for you guys to hear from Danielle because she has been on this journey right now and she's still on this journey. So I would love for you just to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about like where you were when maybe you started, your mindset, and what made you finally decide.
I have been it'll be 2 years actually in a couple of days. So I'm super excited. And I actually had been watching a second cousin of mine post on Facebook consistently for like 6 months. She'd post rap results. Melissa Otten, I didn't see if she was on here yet, but I was watching her. And then every now and then I'd shoot her a message and I'd be like, what about these raps? Because a little bit about me. I've struggled with my weight my whole life. I have, as you see me now, is the thinnest I have ever been in my entire adult life. I was talking about this with my mom the other day, and I'm like, I've never seen this number on the scale ever because when I was young, I never stepped on the scale. And when I was older, it was nothing I ever wanted to talk about. And I actually was, after my first daughter, I was probably about over 300 pounds. I was like 330 pounds. Lost some weight, had my second daughter, and didn't gain as much weight, but I still could not lose any of that. I was working out, I was eating healthy, and I could not lose any of that weight. I was probably about 240 pounds. And then I saw Melissa posting about it works and the greens and the wraps, and I was just like, what I'm doing isn't working. Tell me about this. And I actually remember the day very clearly because Melissa and I and Ashley sat down in Panera, and she actually basically did the whole party pad with me. And I asked like 1,000 questions. And before I had gone, I had told my husband, I really need to do something because I was lost. I was lost in my weight loss journey. I had no confidence in myself. I had no confidence in me as a mom. I was just lost. And that's really the only way I can describe it. I was lost. And I sat down with Melissa and Ashley, and they talked about all of the F-bombs. And I was just like, okay, maybe these are my people. So I was like, so maybe I really want to try the products, but I could make a little money and have all of these friendships, fun, and freedom, and maybe get something more out of it. So I joined 2 years ago. My first year, I was kind of consistent with products, but not really. And last year, I was like, this is it. This is going to be my year, 2017. I'm just going to focus. And over the past year, I've been pretty consistent through the first part of the year. The summer, I kind of fell off the ship. But starting in September, I really focused. I was consistent with my products. I even set timers because ThermalFit was one of the products I take. You're supposed to take twice a day. I have a timer set my phone at 10 o'clock and 2. Take your ThermalFit. And over this year, I have lost over 50 pounds. And I don't have a cool visual like Kristin did, but I don't know.
I do. I can show everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, check this out. Ow, ow.
And so I work out from home. I have a 4-year-old, and I eat pretty healthy. Like, we kind of do like an 80-20. So we eat pretty, lean meats, fruits and veggies. But I don't prevent myself from eating things that I like. But consistency I take keto coffee, which I love, which I feel for me has been a huge game changer. It really helps with my hunger. ThermalFit, probiotic greens and shake. I take them together after I work out and as a meal replacement. So it's like midday. Let's see. I occasionally do a cleanse. I'm not consistent. I don't do those every month. I do stack up when we have the BOGO. So I do have it, but I'm not consistent with it. And then I try to wrap twice a week.
You're still wrapping twice a week?
I try to, yes. Yep. I have a reminder on my phone on days that I should wrap.
And do you do mostly on your stomach, or are you doing like legs and other areas too, or just mostly stomach?
I've been focusing on my stomach because is my first most insecure area. So I've been working on that, and then I'm kind of close to where I want to be, and then I'm going to move to my legs because that's my next most insecure area.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Oh, your story is so inspiring. And now you need to take those pictures and send them into corporate so we can all share your before and afters because they're so good. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay, well, thank you guys both for sharing a little bit about your weight loss journeys and stories and all that fun kind of stuff. I love, love, love that. And here's the thing, you guys. I know for me, that's one thing that I'm really focusing on. I've been getting up early, spending time with God, doing my devotional, and working out, and just a quick 30-minute workout. One thing that I used to trip myself up with is, I don't have time for that. I think sometimes, especially when you're working this business, it's easy to be like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to go to the gym. But what I did have time for is 30 minutes. I mean, really, I can take 30 minutes to do that. And I can dial in my nutrition and take my supplements. And the amount of stories and loyal customers and people that you guys are going to sign when you're actually consistently using the products is insane. I mean, it doesn't even have to be about weight loss. You might be on here going, I am fit and I love where I'm at right now. You know what? You might have a ton of stress in your life, and utilizing the Confianza and being able to post about that might be huge for you, okay? You might have highlighted your hair one too many times and had to chop it all off, and now you're using hair, skin, and nails. Post about that, but pick a product that is your baby because of your story and share it with the world. Okay, guys, so I just wanted you to hear two different stories of people in our business, in our organization that are killing it with this. And I know Steph and Gabe Smith, they've been doing keto for like the last like month. And if you guys follow her, like her story has been really awesome just to follow just what it's doing for them and like the weight loss that she's seeing, even though it's not like 50 pounds yet. You know what I mean? Like Danielle's story is awesome, 50 pounds. But even somebody that's losing 5 pounds or 10 pounds, you guys, share your stories, okay? Because that's inspiring for other people. There are so many people out there that when Danielle said she didn't know what to do, right? And I think sometimes it's easy to think, well, yeah, you eat healthy and you go to a gym, but sometimes it's hard for people to make that one decision to even do that, and they don't know where to start. So okay, I want to switch gears and talk a little bit about just what you guys should be doing for the next 9 days, okay? We're heading into conference, and even if you're not going to conference is going to affect you in a big, big way because they are going to make some insane announcements. There's going to be new products, and what you do right now is going to determine how you're going to start that momentum, okay? I had a chance to talk with your diamonds and above last night on some of our calls, and I gave them an assignment to focus on 2 things. And that's what Kristin and I are going to talk about right now. 1 is sponsoring new, and 2 is connecting with your team. Okay. So Kristin's going to talk to you guys a little bit about what it looks like to just be building new and sponsoring right now. And she's got a great story for you guys too, because right, leaders, she's not just telling you guys what to do. She had an experience with this herself. So Kristin, I'm going to let you kind of take over.
Okay. Before I go into my quick story, I had a note down here. I was listening to something the other day. Shoot, I don't know where it went. Okay, so basically, the past couple weeks, I've been kind of focusing on my goal and what I want. If you guys don't have a clear picture, a clear goal of what you want out of this business, whether it's extra income and establishing a why that makes you cry, you need to do that. It's so very important. So basically what I heard the other day was, does your goal match your belief? Does your goal, what you want out of this business, match your belief in what you can do and what you can accomplish in this business? If it doesn't, you can do 2 things. You can either change your goal or you can change your emotions. You can change your belief. And I chose to change my belief, the belief in myself and the belief in this business, because I know it works. I wasn't going to change my goal because I have a clear vision of where I wanted to go. So I started to change my belief and change my emotions and start thinking more positively because I know it's going to happen. So I kind of took, I went to the Millionaire Mindset with Ashley, something that Cammie and Tiffany Pasek put down in Indiana, and they really focused on the power of 1. So my goal for the month of January was getting 1 new team member on my team, and then to mentor and train that 1 next month going into February to teach them just to get 1. And every new distributor, including myself, every month I was going to coach and mentor how just to get 1, because eventually that will multiply and you will have an amazing team after a year. So I started messaging people and following up with people that I really want on my team that just kind of haven't really signed on the dotted line yet. And basically the script that I used was, I reached out to this girl. I said, "Hi, Lisa. Hope you had a great weekend. Wondering if we could talk tonight if you're still interested in earning some extra income." And I kind of put in there that sense of urgency. I have 1 top spot left on a new diamond team that I'm building, and I would love to have you on it. Now is a great time to join, and I'd love to chat with you. Can I call you tonight? Now, I've already kind of had this conversation with her. She knows why it's a great time to join, because a few days ago, I sent her a message about why it's just an amazing time to join in January. We have 3 big things happening. They can get the sample, the Fit 5 pack for free. Also kind of touched base on the $100 shopping spree that she can earn. And I let her know that we're going to have some new products coming out in February. So now is an amazing time to join. So I kind of already set that foundation. So she knew why it was a great time to join. But basically I said, this is why I want you on my team. Are you still interested, and can I call you tonight? Now, mind you, I've asked her this plenty of times before. Can we chat? Can I call you? I've never got a response back on that. And last night was finally her time where the timing was right for her. And she said, yes, you can call me at 10 o'clock. I was like, oh man, I have our leader Zoom at 10. I'm supposed to help with that. But, I didn't put it off. I said, yep, I can call you at 10. So when I talked to her on the phone, I had this conversation with her, found out, what she was interested in, why she wanted this business, and come to find out, she's an esthetician. She works in a building with massage therapists, and she's a health and wellness coach. Well, right then and there, I'm like, okay, esthetician. Ashley was an esthetician. So I knew that if I could probably connect her and get some of her questions that she had answered by Ashley, it was kind of going to set her mind at ease, because I told her, what, I can't answer some of those questions. I'm not familiar with that. It's okay to say that to people and say, hey, you know what, my business partner, amazing. This is why, went into a little bit about what Ashley and Mike have done in the business. I said, I know she would love to talk with you and get some of your questions answered. One, that just makes them feel that, hey, we don't have to know it all to do this business. And two, she realizes that there's a team and we have a team effort that we want everyone to succeed. So basically I got her on a Zoom with Ashley this morning at about 9:15, 9:30. She had a lot of good questions, and I just reached back out to her this afternoon, told her, thank you for taking the time to chat with Ashley. If she has any more questions, definitely let us know, and I'm excited to have her on my team. She hasn't signed up yet, but I know she's going to. I have faith. So.
Yeah, you killed it. You did so many good things right in that. And I just want to recap for you guys. So the first message she sent out, she was touching base on why right now is a good time to join, that creating that sense of urgency, that Kristin wanted her on her team. She complimented her, made her feel like this wasn't just somebody, that Kristin actually wants her on her team, okay? She got on the phone with her, because we can sit back and forth and message all day long, you guys, but when you can pick up the phone and have a quick conversation with somebody, it's just so much easier. And another tip for you guys, if you are messaging, think about having a phone conversation. Don't send paragraphs on paragraphs. When you're on the phone, you don't just talk for 20 minutes without letting the other person talk, unless you're rude, right? You say, hey, how's your day? Oh, good. How was yours? Oh, mine was great. Oh my gosh, it was so cloudy today. I can't wait for the sun to shine. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, me too, right? So do the same thing when you're messaging. Ask a question, let him answer. Let him ask a question, answer the question. Go back and forth. Think about a phone conversation if you are messaging.
Right.
And I also love that you got her on the phone and connected with somebody else. Even if it's not me, you guys, there might be somebody else that has, homeschools their kids, and you're going, oh my gosh, Jenny Stoffer, I need her to get on the phone with her because she would connect with her. So it doesn't even have to be upline. Sidelines can have conversations with each other too.
Right, exactly. And just to let you guys know too, I have been messaging and contacting and kind of having conversations with her since September of 2016. So she's been interested. And one thing that she did say, which I want to kind of make a point here, is that she said she knows 16 other people that does it works. Either sees them on her Facebook page, or her son's girlfriend does it, and one of her close friends, but they're not consistent. She said, I see them posting every once in a while and they don't do anything. And then I reached out to my friend the other day to see if she still had some wraps or was still in the business. And she's like, no, not really. I'm not really doing it. So she wants to do this business, and she wants to do it with someone that she sees is consistent and is focused and is not going to walk away from the business.
Such a good reminder, you guys. Be that person that when your prospects think, okay, now's my time, they come to you, okay? Because I can guarantee you, if you're not being consistent with posting or messaging them, even if they're not saying yes and just saying, hey, I still want you on my team. I don't know if the time's right for you yet, but I just want to let you know I still want you on my team, okay? They're going to know when the time is right that they're going to reach out to you. Kristin, did you have any other tips or tricks real quick on sponsoring and building new?
No, just get over your fear and ask. Make the ask. Have those conversations with people, because we do have a gift in this business. We have a life-changing opportunity. Either it's people's health or their wealth. So, think of it that you're giving them an opportunity or giving them a gift. So get over your fear and just do it.
Yes, I love that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a couple scripts real quick that I've been sending out and using. And then as soon as I get this video posted tonight in our team page, Kristin and I will write the scripts down for you guys, okay? So these are 3 that I'm kind of going back and forth with depending on the person. Hey girl, how are you? I wanted to touch base and see if you're open to checking out It Works and making some extra money. I meet people every day just like you that are killing it. Can we chat? Okay? That's one I'm using. And that one, honestly, I've been voice audioing, okay? So that way it's not this weird message. It's, hey, how are you? Like, oh my gosh, I wanted to touch base with you. I'm curious if you would ever be interested in, It Works and making some extra income. There's people like you all over this business and in my business that are making money. Like, I know I could help you. Okay, that is going to sound more sincere than me sending a paragraph. Now, I'm not saying a paragraph's not bad, but if you feel comfortable putting your voice behind it, it's going to go a long way, okay? That's what I'm sending. Another one is, girl, how are you? I've been meaning to reach out to you. So this is somebody, okay, I sent this one the other day, of people that I haven't really messaged yet. Obviously, I've been in the business for 3 years, and there's still people that I have not messaged yet, all right? I've been meaning to reach out to you ever since I started, but it's been a whirlwind. It's so much fun. Have you ever thought about making some extra money? Are you open to learning about what I do? You would kill it at this. Okay? So addressing the fact that, yeah, I've been in for a little bit and I haven't reached out to you. Another one, this is like my go-to, you guys, is, hey girl, I'm not sure if you've seen what I've been up to, but I was thinking about how awesome you would be at this. You should do this with me. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't ask a question, but the thing that I always get, this is the one that I always get responses to, is, ha ha ha, I don't know if that's for me, or yeah, I've seen you're doing really well. They automatically come back and be like, oh, you're so sweet. I always get responses with that one. And then some follow-ups, you guys. Obviously, a follow-up is somebody that you've already talked to about this business. So my go-to is always, hey, you, I know we've chatted a little bit about getting you started before. Have you seen this insane deal that's going on right now? Okay? Or, hey, I know we've chatted a little bit in the past. Do you think your time is now? Or is your time now? I want you on my team. Okay, just making a very bold thing. And you know what? If they say no, if it's not their time, you guys, say, okay, let's get you started as a customer then. Try to get them as a loyal customer, all right? So I told you in the beginning that that there were 2 things that I really want you guys focusing on. One is sponsoring new, and the next thing is connecting with your team, okay? So if you are going into conference, one, we want to get new people, new blood in your business, like going into conference, but most of you probably already have at least one distributor on your team, if not a lot of distributors on your team. Why not, even if they haven't worked in a year, even if they haven't worked in 6 months, just touch base with them, okay? Connect with them. So reach out to them, ask them what their goals for 2018 are, and what their goals are for this spring, okay? Part of the reason is you need to figure out who's going to be on your chart, right? If you're going for diamond, which all of you should be going for diamond. Why? Because that is when you unlock 2 leadership level bonuses in this business and you start making some serious life-changing money, all right? So if your goal is not diamond for 2018, I want you to go to whatever you have your goal written out and wipe that off and put diamond. I want you laser focused on getting there, okay? So you need to figure out who your two strong legs are. You need to figure out if you need all new people, or if you've got somebody on your team that's under maybe somebody, and they're going, you know what, I want it. I need this money. And you know you're going to start working with them. So one, reaching out to them, asking them what their goals are. And then it's going to allow you to figure out who you need to focus on, who your runners are going to be. And then what I would suggest is do a little mini Zoom with them. If you guys need to use my Zoom room, you can, okay? Do a mini Zoom with them. Talk to them. Get together with them. Have a phone call with them. Ask them what their goals are together. Create those sideline relationships even within your organization, you guys. Put them in a chat group together. Your leaders, even if it's 2 of them, that's okay. And then 2 people or 2 groups of people that you should be reaching out to, like with a ton of intent, is your canceled DTs in your organization and DTs that have not been working. Okay? Those 2 groups of people right now you should be sending or spending some time focusing on. And I am going to put the script that I have been using in the comments of this Zoom when we get it posted. Okay? And if you're a sideline to my team, have your leader reach out to me and I will send those over to you guys tonight. Okay? Because those are 2 things you need to know. And hey, here's the thing. You might have had somebody join you 2 years ago and they might be canceled, but their life might look different now. And remember when Kristin was talking about that why that made them cry? And remember when she was talking about maybe their goal didn't match their belief? Okay? Maybe they didn't have somebody to believe in them. Maybe you didn't even know them, or they quit before you could even reach out to them. But now's the time that you can pour that belief in them and you can say, you know what? I understand that you were in this business before and it wasn't your time, but you said yes to this for a reason. And I just want you to know that I see potential in you and I think you can do this. Is now your time. All right? So reaching out to non-working distributors and canceled distributors that have been in your organization. So those 2 things are your guys' your job until conference, okay? Get new team members and connect with the team that you have. Those 2 things. Okay, so I also want to quickly just say, if you have pushed your business aside, maybe you're on here tonight and you're like, Ash is talking right to me. I should be a canceler on that list of a non-working DT that someone's reaching out to, but you're on here tonight, okay? And maybe you're feeling guilty about the fact that you haven't done what you needed to do. I'm right there with you. Maybe you're feeling like not worthy, or just feeling bad about your business, or feeling bad about yourself that you're not where you are or where you want to be yet. Okay? Today is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. And that's the best thing about this business, you guys, is you get to redo every single day if you want it. You get to start over. You get to make that decision and say enough's enough. I'm going to take ownership over what I have. I'm going to take ownership over this opportunity, and I'm going to take ownership over my life. And today is the day that I'm making that choice. All right? So you can start over. Today is day 1. What does that look like? You guys, there's only so many things that we do for our business to grow it. Okay? You figure out what that 6 list is. You make a decision and do it. You need to post. You need to be interacting on your social media. You need to be adding names to your list and adding names to your social media. You need to be blitzing, adding people to your network, and you need to be messaging these people. Okay? Those 4 things. If all you did was those 4 things, today is day 1 for you. Maybe you've been in 3 years, maybe you've been in 2 years, but today is day 1 and you're actually going to start building a business with intent because you want business income. Those are the things that you need to do. It's just a matter of how much time you want to put into it. Okay? The other thing you can do is you're already doing it. You're plugging in. Motion creates emotion. You might not be feeling great about your business, but I guarantee you start messaging, you get a couple people that respond, you're going to feel excited. You sign a distributor, you're going to feel on fire. Then guess what? That messaging that you have to do is going to be something that you can't wait to do because you're going to be so excited about what you have your hands on that you're going to want to share it with everybody else. But you got to get over that hump, and it's not going to be easy, but you got to take that first step for yourself. Okay, guys? The other thing is, if this is a priority, whatever level that is, there are going to be sacrifices that you're going to have to make. Okay? Whatever your priority is in life, maybe your priority is your relationship with God. and you hate waking up on Sunday mornings. Guess what? You have to sacrifice sleep for that priority to come into your life, okay? Maybe your relationship, or maybe it's your relationship with your spouse, and maybe you've been fighting a lot. But you know what? You're going to make sacrifices to figure out some times to get together and hang out and have that intentional date night, right? Maybe your priority right now is your business. One of your priorities is your business, because you know that we're heading into boom season and you want to take full advantage of whatever they're going to announce. You guys, you're not going to hit your goal without making some sacrifices. So just know that. So take a look at your calendar and figure out what needs to be there, what has to be there, and what can be moved so that you have time for your business. Okay? All right. Some save the dates for you guys, and then we can end. We're going to have a couple power hours this week. They're going to be shifted a little bit. So instead of doing tomorrow morning, it's going to be Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time, okay? We're doing a power hour. And then Thursday night from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Those are the 2 power hours left for this month. Online Facebook parties this Wednesday, the 24th. And then we're actually going to do Sunday, the 28th. Because Wednesday is month end and we're all going to be traveling. But I want to make sure we do one that last week. So Wednesday the 24th and Sunday the 28th. Okay? The team huddle next week, next Monday night, is going to be all about conference. Okay? So the people that are coming to conference are going to definitely want to be on it, because we're going to just kind of go over things that you guys need to know for conference. All right? And then month end is next Wednesday night, the 31st. And just know, if you're traveling down to Tampa then, and if you're looking to promote, get that stuff in on Tuesday. Okay, make all those arrangements, figure out what you need to do if you're going to be traveling that day. Okay? All right, guys, that's all I have for you. I'm going to go ahead and hit